I am a big fan of less is more, as you probably have guessed, especially when it comes to cleaning products. So it really pisses me off that you go to a store and there's literally an aisle of laundry products and an aisle of glass cleaners. Like, that just seems ridiculous to me. And it's not just conventional companies, you know, natural companies are doing this as well. They want a niche so they can sell you more products. But I recently discovered Branch Basics, which is this amazing natural cleaning soap that is basically a concentrate that you can dilute to clean everything in your whole house, from your windows to your laundry. You can degrease your oven. It's even safe enough to wash your baby. And if you should happen to accidentally drink it, it's safe. It's pretty amazing. So I wanted to test it out and, you know, show you guys how it works. So basically, Branch Basics comes like, there you can see the pretty label, comes like this. So this is the concentrate. It's 32 ounces. Safe soap that simplifies your life. So let's check that out. So you get the concentrate, and then you can use your old spray bottle. You don't have to get theirs, but the great thing about theirs is here it says, I am used for, and my dilution is. And what that means is if you turn it over, you see this really easy to read guide on how to dilute it and what the dilution is for. So for example, if you do a 1:5 dilution, meaning you put 1 part Branch Basics to here, you can see the little arrow, and 5 parts water, that is going to do your kitchen appliances, countertops, pots and pans, the bathtub, soap scum, bikes, cars and boats, diaper pails, high chairs, tires. You can clean your tires with this stuff. So that would be a very weak, you know, a weak formulation because you're having a large part of water to a small part of the soap. But if you do this amount, which is basically 1:1, 1/2 soap to 1/2 water, that is stronger, and that you can use for candle wax for heavy degreasing, like the aforementioned oven, furniture refinishing, oil spills and spots, even permanent marker. Now, if you go to a little higher, you can do a little lower of the concentrate, so 1/8 to 1 teaspoon concentrate, and the rest is water, so a really small amount that you would probably put in a different bottle. That's your glass cleaner. So we're going to try out the permanent marker situation. So I have my daughter's little cute little recycled Green Toys teapot, and I'm going to write on it with permanent marker. If she saw me doing this, she would kill me, but there you go. We're going to let that dry. And then I'm going to put, with my handy dandy funnel, I'm going to put, you guys can watch, I'm going to put half of the soap. You see it's not, it pours like, you know, like a liquid, like water. It's not like a thick, goopy kind of soap. And this is all biodegradable. There's nothing in it that would cause allergies. Actually, there's a whole backstory on MamaGreenest.com, which is, you know, why this company was founded. But basically, one of the founders had severe allergies, and she pretty much cured them through cleaning her house, you know, detoxing her house, and then created this soap out of the experience. So I put half. You can see there's, can you see? Yeah, there, see? There's half is the soap, and then I'm going to put the other half water. And I'm pouring it all over my desk, and it's foaming. So perhaps one would not do this in their office and maybe do it in your kitchen or your bathroom. But anyway, you get the picture. It's very foamy, this lovely soap. Okay. So I think I poured that a little too fast, which is why it foamed up. Okay, then I'm going to put the, screw on the little spray bottle lid. There we go. So now we have a 1:1 dilution. And we're going to spray it on. Spray it on. My sprayer doesn't seem to want to work. Okay, so that perhaps is... Oh, so it would really help if you turned it from off to spray. Okay, so I'm going to spray it onto the place where I wrote on it with permanent marker. And then I'm going to use a rag. And you can see it's already almost off. Amazing. I mean, this stuff is amazing. And let me tell you, if it does this to permanent markers, imagine what it's going to do for your clothes with no, none of that, those optical whiteners that are so horrible and none of that stuff in there. Okay. Amazing. So I might have to rub that a little bit longer and maybe with like a scrubby sponge, but you can see that's pretty cool, right? So, you also can dilute it. There's this little foaming soap bottle, which you can use. Let's see how much we use for this. So this is 1 to 3. So there's the line. So I'm going to pour 1 part in here. Oops, let me turn it so I can see and you can see. 1 part soap. There also are no fragrances in that, which would be an allergen, as you guys know, since I talk about that all the time. And then let's just put straight water without the thing. So then the rest would be water. And the cool thing about this is you can use this to wash your hands. You can use it also. It's a great face cleaner in a pinch. And it foams because of the, okay, this is hard to do with one hand, but you can see it's a foaming action and safe, right? Okay, so Branch Basics, obviously I love it. Check it out. I have the whole backstory on mommygreenest.com. For a limited time, I also have a percentage off and a chance to win. So head on over and do that. Thank you so much for watching. Please tweet me any questions at Rachel L. Sarnoff, and I will try to answer them here as soon as possible. Have a lovely, lovely day. Bye.